I think that we need to talk about Genshin Impact. I've been playing the game since 2020 and I have some mixed feelings about it. Obviously, I love the game since I've been playing it for more than 5 years, but I also hate it. I love the art direction and the style of the game. The first time I saw Mondstadt, I was blown away by the gorgeous architecture and the scope of the game. Which is a bit ironic because these days Mondstadt is a really tiny city and the least developed area of Genshin Impact. And I also love the exploration aspects of the game. I remember the first time I tried to get to Liyue Harbor and traverse the dangerous path through Dragonspine, where cold was an ever-present danger. Of course, these days the cold mechanic is just a mild inconvenience. I was so excited about the addition of Inazuma, even though the story was a bit subpar in that area. And then followed amazing storylines in Sumeru and Fontaine, a sort of decent update in Natlan, and a pretty good expansion in Nod-Krai. And of course, I loved all the other minor areas in the game, like the Chasm, Shenju Vale, Inkanomiya, and Dorman Port. Even though I can't really say much about Dorman Port yet, because I haven't had time to play much of it. And the same actually goes for some areas of Nod-Krai and even Natlan. And that brings me to one of the things that I hate about Genshin Impact. Look, I love a well-crafted story as much as the next guy, but less is more. You don't need to pour hours of dialogue into every bloody story quest. I absolutely hate that Genshin Impact takes so many hours to play. I want to explore, I want to level up stuff, I want to experience cool NPCs and storylines. But I don't want to sit and click through endless screens of text to get there. And I don't want to pick 168 stupid flowers that grow on a cliffside in order to level up my characters. I love exploration, but I don't enjoy busy work. And Genshin Impact is full of things that just take a lot of time for the sake of taking time. The dialogues can't be skipped, and I assume that that's in order to extend people's playtime. Some resources are really cumbersome to find and to pick, and I assume that that's to introduce some sort of exploration difficulty to also extend people's playtime. Likewise, some daily commissions take a long time to do. Some bosses have mechanics that aren't difficult, but they're just time-consuming. I understand why they're doing this. They want to make people invest time and effort to lock people in the game. They're counting on the sunk cost fallacy. I've spent so many hours on this game, so now I need to continue. The thing is, that just makes me dislike the game design choices, and I would happily have spent more time in the game if I didn't feel like it's a chore. Now, I still love Genshin Impact with all of its new characters and its exploration and many of its storylines. But I also hate some parts of the game, and that's a pity, because it really could have been the best game of all time for me. As it is now, it's not. It's still a very good game, and I look forward to exploring Snezhnaya and Kandria, but every time I'm forced to sit through hours of dialogue or do mindless busy work, a little bit of my passion dies. And that's the main reason that I both love and hate Genshin Impact. How do you feel about the game? Do you have some other things that you love or hate about it? Please let me know in the comments. It's pretty fun to bash at a game or to praise it. Anyway, I hope that you found this interesting. Now I need to do my dailies and you should like and subscribe. But most importantly, remember to stay geeky out there.